All right, and welcome back to our Dark Souls 3 walkthrough. This is part 6. We will be going through the Catacombs of Carthus and finishing off Volnir. I call them bracelets. So what you're going to do is go to the Abyss Watcher's bonfire, and we'll start from there. Alright. As you can see, when you approach this altar, it will slowly back away, revealing a nice scary crypt underneath. Even though we just killed those guys, this is probably not threatening. I'm sure it'll be fine. Alright, so this is generally the part where if you summon in a friend that has a blessed gem, utilizing a blessed gem or a blessed weapon of some kind keeps these guys from getting back up. But this is actually a trap. So you come over here and pick it up and the guy's back up like a jerk. There we go. So that guy will always get back up. So wait to grab that Carthus Rouge until he gets back up. Kill him, then move forward. This guy probably just wants to be our friend, though. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. So because this guy is so mobile, yeah, there we go. Keep your shield up, move side to side. Eventually he'll roll off and kill himself. Pretty easy way to take that one out. And then you get these two guys and an archer on the top left. I'm sure she's fine. It's only a flesh wound. We're gonna go up to these stairs and take a left. Alright. Yeah. I don't know about that one, but okay. Alright, so you'll pick out those two guys, grab this item. And then down there is another item. You can do a drop attack on that guy, or you can just wait. You'll end up down there eventually. Look at me, I've got a bow, blah blah blah. So was that the, yeah, that was the archer who was hanging out here. Okay, don't roll over that, Because when you do, shoot fire arrows at you, and it's quite unpleasant. Take this ladder down. And in here, we have an illusionary wall on our right, and then the that guy. He's not crazy, but he does bleed damage, so you can't just keep your shield up the whole time. We're going to save him. Then we're going to grab this pyromancy tome. This will give us the ability to do the spell of fire damage on our weapon. Now obviously we can do that with the charcoal pine bundle as well, but it'll actually scale with intelligence and it'll last a lot longer than that. So one thing you can do, the reason we went through and killed that archer, because he's a total jerk and hangs out over there. Alright. What do you got? Where you at? Definitely thought we had more stamina than that. Oh, wow. He bled me. Because I did the thing I said you probably shouldn't do. I hid behind my shield. Well, that's quite unfortunate. Not that it would have mattered anyway, I did not have a lot of health left. But again, that's too bad. It's alright. Use an ember. Get that extra health. And let's do it again. Alright. Also, it's worthy of note, if you don't feel like doing that whole area and getting those items, there's a shortcut right here. Just drop down, little jumping puzzle. You end up down there, which is where you want to be. We'll get there eventually. But we're going to get those items, because now I'm just mad. We didn't get any souls from that guy. I don't think they'll follow us down the stairs. Or the ladder. Yep, we're good. Souls. And there he is, the jerk face. Alright, guy. Boom. See, that's how it should have gone. Ugh. And see, now that guy's alive. Whatever. We got the items. Just a shoulder. We're good. Wow. I don't know how we didn't just get domed by that, but we didn't. Ah, that was one too many swings. There we go. Titanite shard. Nice. And see now, that's where we were before. We looked at that little drop down. That led to the gentleman we just killed, I guess. 2 Titanite shards. Alright. There's a bunch of skeletons here. This is normally where Henri's story would be. There we go. Okay. Ah, and there he is. Yeah, may the flames guide me. Blah, blah, blah. And then you'll run over here for this item. That item slows bleed resist or bleed buildup. You don't need it, but you know, it's good to get. Alright, from here, we've done everything that's up there. Now we gotta run down there. Once you get to the stairs part, big old ball is gonna drop down from above us. And it is going to roll all the way down until we kill the guy at the bottom of the stairs. I'm gonna drink an Estus just because it's a good idea. Don't fight these guys, just get out of the way. Keep going. I did not make it, but that's... Oh, wow, he killed himself. Okay, so that little gentleman in the hat who then ran forward and got just messed up by that ball is actually the one that keeps it going back up. So now, rolls down here and explodes. You get an undead bone shard. Increases the potency of your Estus. Awesome sauce. No, wrong. God, you make me frustrated. Oh, parried like a noob. That guy's so frustrating. Need more stamina. I should invest. Alright. So you gotta be careful how many of these pots you break, because they explode and do dark damage, kind of like what that guy was throwing. So, you can carefully, if you look down right there, that's obviously a trap. So if you were to roll forward and hit that, it shoots a bunch of arrows that not only damage you, but break the pots that have a bunch of those dark damage orbs that come after you. I just picked up the Carthus milk ring. It, I think it obscures a little bit of your roll. I think that's right. Maybe it makes your roll longer. Can't remember. But it's good to use traps sometimes to your advantage. We didn't get any souls though, which means ooh, got the backstab. Yeah. Alright. Don't step on the trap. Okay. Got souls, so that guy's dead. Got souls, so that guy's dead. this is a bad day. So if you don't want to fight them both, just run away like a coward. Run through here and across. You can make it all the way to here, where the next bonfire is. Generally, I have to leave you alone once you get to the bonfire. Gonna go here and wait. Let that roll back up. Don't fight them there. Move out of the way. Alright, and now the big rat again. And then small rat. So there's a lot of shield eaters in here, what I call shield eaters. They don't like fire. Otherwise, they basically tank all of your damage. So if you're not doing fire damage, don't worry about fighting them. It's a good thing these guys aren't like in Dark Souls 1, where you're basically in a large open room and they just roll after you forever. It's a very unpleasant fight. Very creative enemy though. Really enjoy this character, or this enemy design. This is a trap. There's a shield eater right over it. Run up. Oh, I forgot about the other one. Alright, and now that we've been officially shield eaten, Carthus blood ring. I think this one increases dexterity a little bit. Something like that. Alright, and again, you don't have to fight those guys. They're not important. So don't go in there yet, because that's going to summon Sorig, and we don't want to fight Sorig. At least not right now. This is the guy that's making that ball roll. Wow! Man, that guy just messed me up. This is not a good place to fight, but oof, it'll do. That was harsh. Okay. Of course, he's hiding over there. I'm gonna bleed. There we go. There it is. And that is why bleed builds are so ridiculous. Because they will mess you up. Alright. Alright, got some ashes. That's good. Down here is this illusionary wall. So of course leads to another one of these jerks. Oh. Alright, let's just down this one. Here we go, guy. There's the backstab, alright. Cool. And this little guy. And then another one. But this time this guy has a permanent bleed buildup on his sword, which means it's going to do extra bleed buildup when we try and fight him. And that's just not a pleasant fight. So we're going to see if we can sneak up behind him. Yeah! And then kick you. And kicks him off the edge. Easier way to fight him. Or really not fight him. I'm gonna pull the lever. And then it's just a little shortcut. It's not much of a shortcut. Oh. Alright. Oh no. It's the autosave symbol. Meaning it probably wants us to fight Sorig. I'd rather not do that. Well, let's go up here first. Talk to Henri. What up, guy? Have I seen Horus anywhere? Well, you know, if you look straight down, there he is. Just down in that little ravine down there. But no, couldn't possibly look down. Alright, and then back there is Sorig. Sorig is using the Fume Ultra Great Sword. It's monstrous. Rather than trying to fight that, wow, we almost missed that. We are going to lure him onto this bridge, where we're going to then hit it and make it fall with him on it. Yeah, alright, here he comes. Oh, come on. That's not good. Yep, that's really not good. We're gonna be fine, right? No, yeah, there it is. Okay. So that's Sorig being a tank. Alright. So let's do it again. This time, we'll go straight to where Sorig gets summoned in. Wait for the ball. Beep-a-me. Wait over here to the side for the ball to come back up. And then run down. You don't have to fight anything here. You've already killed it all once. So don't fight it again. Now, if you really want to fight Sorig, you get summoned in right here. You gotta be in this room. Normally you'd get trapped here if you try to go to this room first. Oh. Well, off to a solid start. Alright, we got this. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna make it. Gonna make it. Yeah, look at him go. Suck up. That is a lot of souls. Okay, so this direction leads to the boss. This is Volnir. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to go down this ladder. Which, as you can see, new little bit. Then in here, there are two things. This guy, and then a mimic chest up top. So, this is usually where everybody cheeses this guy. You just sit here with the spell and shoot it at him. Also, firebombs are obviously not going to do much to a fire demon. Just if you were wondering. So instead, I'm not going to try and fight this guy right now. It's not going to be just the most pleasant fight, especially by yourself. So instead, we're going to go past him, down the stairs, and to the next bonfire. This next bonfire leads to a whole area that you don't have to do in order to finish the game. But you should do, because, well, you should. I think he's far enough away now, maybe. Yeah, let's go for it. Hey, man. Something on your mind, champ? Alright, so down here, bunch of skeletons are going to spawn. Don't try and pick up those items. Just keep running. That is also an item. Don't get it yet. Light this bonfire. This is the important part. Because now, a lot of those skeletons are going to follow you. I would love to have more stamina than I do right now. Alright, we're going to go to Firelink. We can do one of two things at Firelink. We can either level up, probably twice, or we can spend a few souls and get the ring that allows us to get on top of Firelink and get an Estus shard and the silver serpent ring. Let's see. I mean, yeah, it would be nice, but that's really just a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. We're not gonna level right now. At least, I'm not. Obviously, if you power level, you can get these things as much as you want. Alright, so what we want is that ring. Tower key. I'm gonna sell. That should be enough. There we go, yeah. Be sure to bring more souls. What if I don't want to bring more souls? Let me live my life. Alright. Up and around. Yeah, I didn't think so. So it'll be grayed out because it doesn't load all of Firelink when you come back. It just loads the inside. So you gotta make it load. Then check out your giant tree. It drops a seed if you've been invaded, which you have at this point. Then use that tower key. Now, a lot of people do this whole jumping puzzle, or not puzzle, but exploit, where you run, jump up toward the tree, and it makes you high enough while jumping to then get onto this rooftop. I didn't feel like doing that for this playthrough, so I just waited until we had 20,000. We run all the way to the top, and read some sign that'll say, wow, gorgeous view. Really, these days, it's not as gorgeous as one would think, but it's still nice. Now, you can continue forward. It then puts you up to the tower. You get some eyes and stuff. You get locked in there by patches. Have to do a whole jump down puzzle. End up with an Estus ring. And a few other things. We're not going to do that because we don't have to. Also, Titanite Lizard down there if you really want it. Don't jump from here, though. Jump from down here. So this is the direction we're trying to go. Also going to kick down this ladder. That way we can get back up as often as we want. Because this is where you can leave items. For the crazy pickle pea bird people, whatever. Yeah, that's weird, man. Okay. We're not going to do that, because it don't matter. You can get some cool stuff, we don't have to do that, so we're not going to. Instead, I'm going to find the opening. Here it is. Now, this is on top of Firelink. What we're trying to do is get that item right there. You can also do the items drop down here. Can't pick it up until there we go. Text is done. Boom, Estus shard. So that's already one other Estus that we wouldn't have had unless we spent that money. Or spent a lot of time doing the jumping exploit. And I don't recommend it. I mean, unless you got the time. Jump down and silver serpent ring. Now this ring is awesome because it increases the amount of souls you get from everything you kill. And that's just fantastic. So now, we won't be wanting for souls quite as much as we have been. This is a little quest line for Lothric that leads to getting the perfect red eye orb. You can then go through and invade as much as you want, and the orb doesn't break after your invasion. Okay, so we've talked to Henri a few times. We've moved the storyline along. So now you can go talk to this Londor chick. And she'll encourage you to go talk to her or him, whoever. And that'll move that storyline along. You can also just not do what she says, and you don't have to. It'll end in a happier ending for Henri, whereas what we're doing is probably going to end in the unhappy version. We're going to talk to Andre over here and reinforce Estus. I've got 9 Estus and they're +4. Picked up the Pyromancy Tome. We haven't talked to this guy in a while. And that tome that we got just now has the flame arc. Costs 10,000, so you gotta save a little bit. But once you get it, you can use it as a spell to imbue your sword with fire. And that fire damage will scale with your intelligence and your faith. We don't have any large Estus shards, right? Large Titanite shards, I mean, we have one. I think we need 2 at minimum, but, well, let's see. Oh, we need 4. We've already done that. Alrighty then. We're gonna move on. And instead of going to Abandoned Tomb that we just got, that was underneath the Fire Demon, we're going back to the Catacombs of Carthus one more time. And making a run for Volnir. So once again, at least now we have 10 Estus, and they're +4. Gonna get a lot more health from them. Again, you don't need to fight the rats every time. Soreg won't come back because we already killed him. Just keep moving. So this next boss is not so much about strategy. Oh, always hit that just because all those skeletons that spawn are going to try and run after you. And then they turn into free souls. Okay, so generally, this is a good one to have help on, only because it's not about the damage you're doing, it's about hitting his stupid bracelets. So, while he is High Lord Volnir, I call him Bracelets because he's dumb. Pretty ominous room. It's okay though, we won't be here long. And up behind it is leading to the next area. Now, it says touch the goblet. You're in a giant room. We've all seen Indiana Jones. Maybe you don't touch the goblet. But it's Dark Souls and you don't have anything else to do. Goblet touched. Wasn't even like a disrespectful touch. It was just like barely grazing it. So this is probably fine. I'm sure it's nothing. Oh, look, an item. Oh. Well, didn't roll that one. So, locking on, stares at the face. You don't want to stare at the face. Now, this dude spews out Death Curse. But if you go too far ahead or too far behind, you get caught in more Death Curse. What you want to do is aim for the bracelets. Boom, got one of them. I always start with the right hand. There we go. Move over to the left. No. No, 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 no. Oh. Well, that doesn't seem right. So, the reason I died is because I got caught too far behind him or too far off to the side. And obviously he keeps his arms to the side. We were doing well. It's okay. We can try again. So this is one of those fights where having just a really big old sword can be helpful. Because obviously you get a little more reach with it. Our detriment right now is that we don't have a lot of reach and we don't have a lot of stamina, so we can't swing quite so often. But it'll be okay. We know it's coming now. So the reason we go for the right hand first rather than, or the hand on the right, really it's his left hand. But the reason we go for that hand is because he pulls out a sword and attacks with it in the late stage of that fight. And avoiding that, or avoiding having to hit that while he's holding a sword and attacking with it, is easier. He just kind of braces with this other hand. You've seen this before. Big scary. Alright. Spooky, scary skeleton. So, don't lock onto the hands. Just try and aim for the bracelets instead. I had to go for it. Ah, that's not good. There we go. Thought I rolled that. That's fine. There we go. Oh, pulled out the sword. Oh no. Not again. See, look at that. Look at how far he moves. Ah, that's going to be a big AoE. Nice. Alright. Nope. Don't like that. There we go. Alright. So, all we had to do, hit his bracelets, break them, fight over. Yay. And the doors open, and the area is complete. So the nice thing about beating a boss is that you get a lot of souls. The even better thing is that we beat a boss while wearing the Silver Serpent Ring. So now we pulled 24,000 rather than just 20,000 or 18,000, however much it would have been. Light this bonfire so you can rest at it and go back. Also, always good to do some handy dandy co-op. Put your soap down outside of the room so you can help other people. Or continue on. Small room that has nothing in it. Seems like a missed opportunity to like hide an item or something. But no. Big dark room. And then boom! Maybe my favorite area in the game. Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. I mean, just boom. Look at that. Love it. So let's go level. Get us some more endurance, maybe some dexterity. Increase their damage output, but really increase the number of swings we can do. If you're wielding a large sword at this point, you want to be able to swing it about 3 times. So as long as you have enough stamina to get a third swing started, that's good. For me, I want to be able to swing my sword more than I am. Ooh. That's some solid damage increase though. There's just not a lot of increase right now. Yeah, let's do it because it does need to continue. I want the endurance, so we're doing that. Even though we should have gotten dexterity to 20. Alright, so we could go back and fight that fire demon, but that's better to keep for a later game, along with the mimic that's in the same room. But now you have the bonfire that's right next to it. I would wait to do the area that comes after that bonfire until much later, and I would focus on the Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Now remember, if you're doing this out of order, you can't get to the Irithyll of Boreal Valley without the small doll that you get from the Deacons of the Deep. So if you haven't done the Cathedral of the Deep yet, make sure you do so. Next time, we'll run through the Irithyll of the Boreal Valley, and we'll end up fighting Pontiff Sullivan and getting quite a few items. So until then, thanks for watching, and enjoy Dark Souls.